Hollywood Studios is one of the 4 parks that makes up the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida, and it is one of the 3 that I got to visit on my most recent trip last August. As with the rest of the Disney parks, Hollywood Studios is a pretty big park, and there is a lot for everybody to do here. The park is divided into 8 sections, the 5 big ones, and the others that kind of just connect the bigger ones. When you enter the park, you are on Hollywood Boulevard. You will first immediately see a bunch of gift shops, a little coffee shop, and then straight ahead you'll see Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is the first real ride that you'll see when you enter the park. To the right from there, you will enter Sunset Boulevard, which has a bunch of gift shops, a couple restaurants, and most importantly, Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith and the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. These are 2 of Disney's most iconic rides, and I think Rock and Roller Coaster is personally one of my favorite Disney rides. Unfortunately though, on my visit, Tower of Terror was closed, so I did not get to experience that one. Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy is also over there, so you can go see a 10-minute show. This area of the park looks really nice. It seems to the 40s, and I think they did a great job at matching that theme of the 40s. And the placement of Tower of Terror is absolutely perfect, as it just looms over everything in the background. Before we leave Sunset Boulevard, I would like to tell everybody that I will be doing a full separate review on Rock and Roller Coaster later, so if you would like to see that, make sure to hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel with notifications. Now back to the rest of the park. If you were to go straight ahead to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway from Hollywood Boulevard and take a right, you would reach the Animation Courtyard, which has the Walt Disney Theater, where you can go see some shows, a small museum, another gift shop, and another coffee shop. Now keep going from there and you will reach one of the better sections of the park, Toy Story Land. Toy Story Land has one of the park's 2 roller coasters in the form of Slinky Dog Dash, which I will also have a full separate review of. That should be coming next week, so remember, subscribe with notifications if you want to see that. Toy Story Land does a great job at scaling you down to the size of one of Andy's toys and letting you see the world as they would. Toy Story Land features 3 rides: Alien Swirling Saucers, which is basically a glorified teacups ride, Slinky Dog Dash, one of the park's 2 roller coasters, and Toy Story Mania, which is just a shooting dark ride. Toy Story Mania has a little gift shop, and Toy Story Land also has a little concession stand. Now I will warn you, when I went, the park wasn't super crowded. However, Toy Story Land was by far the most crowded part of the park, and I can't imagine how it would be if the park was super crowded. So when you're trying to get all your rides in on Slinky Dog Dash, just be ready for that. From Toy Story Land, you could enter Galaxy's Edge, which I will also have a full separate review on. And for now, I will just say, it is one of my favorite themed Disney areas. Back to the park center point, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. If you were to go to the left, you would hit Commissary Lane, which has a dine-in theater and a other restaurant. The ABC Commissary, theme 2 of course, ABC. Now that is one of those connector sections that I was talking about, so it really just takes you to Grand Avenue or Echo Lake, and that's really the only purpose. Grand Avenue has Muppet Vision 3D, which is a Muppet show in 3D. I did not get to experience that on my visit, so I can't really say much about it, but it also has 3 restaurants, 2 Italian restaurants and a Baseline Tap House. Mamma Morosa's Ristorante Italiano is where I ate at the park, and that was pretty good. If you're going to eat food at a Disney park, you should probably expect it to taste good, because it does. And then the other area over there, Echo Lake, has Star Tours, the only Star Wars ride outside of Galaxy's Edge. They also have a show. They have Frozen Forever After sing-along celebration. There are a couple restaurants over there. There's a Star Wars gift shop, and there's a Frozen gift shop. Star Tours is really cool. If you're at Hollywood Studios, I highly recommend it. It is another one of my favorite Disney rides. I did that twice on both my visits to Hollywood Studios, and it is still one of my favorites. And in my experience, the Star Tours line is never really super long. Now that basically completes my tour around Hollywood Studios. Now, do I have any other complaints about the park? Yes. There is no shade throughout this park, so make sure to bring sunscreen, because you will be walking around in the hot Florida sun all day. But that is really my only complaint about the park. It's just, it gets crowded and it gets hot. That's something you can deal with at any theme park, and that is something you might have to deal with at Hollywood Studios. It will not stop you from having a great day at the park. Thank you everyone for watching my video. If you would like to find out more about Hollywood Studios and other theme parks, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I am so close to 300 subscribers, and you guys are awesome. So thank you. Hope you come again. And that is it.
You know I got the strap, but right I push the I do the dash, on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the